guys, so today I'm going to be looking at identical twins share the most awkward moments. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. Visited my twin at another college, was sleeping at his place when some random girl crawled into bed with me. She did not believe me when I insisted that I wasn't him, so he stayed until he got home from the bar. I'll never forget watching the sinking realization in her face. Oh, I mean, so the boyfriend didn't tell her about him having a twin? Or did she think it was a prank? She's like, stop pranking me, because she's watched way too many pranking videos. Brother and I worked together for about 4 years in retail. We would often get scheduled wrong and got so many "you are in two places at once" comments. Most awkward thing I can recall that happened was I got yelled by a customer, I ran register and he ran the floor for something my brother did. The customer lured into me and I watched my brother appear from around a corner and he came by and asked the customer to lay off me and he'd help her. The customer profusely apologized before following him. All in all, working with my twin was a lot of fun. That's so confusing, like having twins working together. That's so freaking confusing. I was walking to my car one day after classes when I was in college when this girl comes marching up to me angry as all hell and asks why I didn't call her back after our wonderful night together. Turns out her and my twin had a one-night stand and he ghosted her afterwards. Oh. Is she gonna believe him if he says it was his twin? Because I feel like that could be an excuse to get out of something too, you know? Like, you can just be like, oh no, it wasn't me, that was my twin. Like, it just sounds kind of suspicious, you know? Oh, ho, ho. My identical twin gets 5 matches a day on Tinder. I've been on it for 1 year and I have a grand total of 0 matches. We have the same face. God damn it. Oh, that's weird. Well, timing is everything, so maybe there was just always wrong timing, you know. In high school, one of my twin brother's teachers said hello to me and tried to grab my arm to speak to me about something probably class related. I didn't know who it was as I had never taken her class and walked off quickly and kind of weirded out. Later, she berated my brother in class in front of everyone for being so rude to her. He told her it was probably his twin brother and she didn't believe him. Everyone else in the class told her that he did have a twin brother to corroborate his claim, but she refused to believe any of them. I mean, you have people telling you that he has a twin brother, so you should just apologize. Sometimes people are too embarrassed that they just don't want to apologize because they don't want to admit that they were wrong, you know. Jeez, just apologize. Me and my twin, being young and dumb, decided to switch classes at school one day. We were in year 2. About 15 minutes into class, we both realized that since this wasn't our class, we could act up a bit, cause the other would be punished, not us, which resulted in us both getting lunchtime detention and the awkward conversation with our teachers about why we were acting up. Oh my gosh, that's actually so dumb. I mean, obviously, if you act as them, they're going to punish you as them because you guys look the same. They're like, oh, they won't punish me, they'll punish my brother, you know, they'll punish him. My dad is an identical twin. Both have a wife and 2 kids. They both frequent a restaurant with the family. Every time we go to that restaurant, the staff point and whisper. Dad tells us it's because they think he and his twin are the same guy with 2 families who don't know about each other and bring both of his families to the same place. That is actually so awkward. So the people that work there just think that he's cheating. They're like, wow, this guy, should I tell them or not? You know, should I spill the beans on him or not? Dang, wow. While I was washing the dishes, my brother's wife came up behind me and grabbed my crotch and whispered, hurry and come F me. To which I replied, not sure X would like that, to be honest. This is like the most awkward thing. Does this happen a lot with twins in relationships? Like, one person thinks that this is them and they just start hugging them or like kissing them or something. That's so weird. Man, when twins have kids, their babies must be so confused to like which parent is which. because they're young, so they just see a similar face and they're like, that's my dad. Wait, that's my dad too. Most of the people I knew in high school would eventually figure us out, seeing as most of us had known each other since elementary school. Now that I'm in college, I have random people walk up to me to talk about the next homework assignment, essay, just any class that my twin is taking to me, not realizing that we're two different people. It's amazing to see the differing reactions of people once I break the news to them. It's always either visibly confused, laughter, and then maybe, oh, F you, followed by even more laughter once they realize they've been talking to the wrong person the whole time. I've done this before. I mean, like, I thought I saw her, but then it was a twin. And I went up to say hi and she was like, oh no, I'm not, you know, the name. And I'm like, all right. Hi anyways though. Because you know when you see someone familiar, you're just like, oh my gosh, it's them. But you don't really think about whether it's not them. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's just like a reflex kind of thing. You're just like, oh, it's them. Because they have the same face, but then you're like, oh wait, never mind. One day I went into a Starbucks. The barista smiles at me and says, oh, didn't I see you on the trail the other day? You had the cutest dog. I don't have a dog, but my twin brother does. So even though I'm quite happily married, I flirted with her for a few minutes and just gave her my brother's number. Wow, he's being the wingman for his brother. Oh, wow. This is next level wingman, man. Jeez. All right. They got each other's back. My parents were at a dinner party in about 2000 and it came up in conversation that my dad has a twin. One of the couples at the dinner party looked at each other in absolute shock and the husband asked, was it possible that your twin was at Expo 86? Turns out this couple thought they had seen my dad cheating on my mum at Expo 86 and actually it was my uncle there canoodling with my aunt. Oh wow. They debated whether to mention it to my mum for over a decade. A decade! They kept the secret for a decade. Wow. My dad always says he was wondering why that couple were always a bit standoffish with him. My parents have been married for almost 40 years. We still laugh about it. Wow, they actually kept the secret thinking that he was cheating, but he wasn't. It was his twin, but they didn't know. This all could have been avoided if they just told the mum and then the mum could have been like, oh no, that was his twin. But nope, they kept it a secret. Oh my gosh. Not me, but my uncle. He slept with his own girlfriend and ended up dumping her for cheating on him because he realized she thought he was my dad. She was super giddy about how exciting it was to sleep with the other twin. Whoa. So she intentionally wanted to sleep with his twin, not because it was an accident. Oh my gosh. She probably wanted to make it seem like an accident when it happened. Like, oh my gosh, I thought that was your twin. I didn't know it was you. Thank gosh he found out early. Oh my gosh. That's a big plot twist. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.